Alright guys, hey, what's up? Wanted to give you guys a quick update of what happened at that festival. So, I've been following the weather all week long. Pretty much everybody was there, and in Arkansas, man, it's been raining every single weekend now for like 2 months. So, that's what happened, man. It ended up raining us out. And even though I got to perform on like a covered stage, people around here, at the sign of any rain, it just seems like a lot of people just decide not to show up. I mean, the actual event on Facebook, I mean, it said it had 400 people who were interested. You got to imagine that post probably, it went to thousands of people, and not everybody who was thinking about going even put interested on there. So, best case scenario, I think if the weather was good, we definitely would have seen hundreds of people come by. So, like, the most disappointing thing about that is, like, I did still play a set, and I'm going to put some footage on here of that set. But, I was able to get that practice and play it in, but, when you don't have a crowd, it's just not the same. I had so much adrenaline and anxiety, like, building up to the event, and that's, I think, the same for anybody who's going to be a performer. You're going to have, some nerves leading up to it. So that's, like, a disappointing thing. I didn't get to actually experience that, and I made some mistakes and stuff, and so you try to learn from those mistakes and, do better next time. So that's the main thing. Anytime I perform or practice, I always try to, take note of any mistakes that I have made, and yeah. So it was a good learning experience, and then I got to meet some people. So met some other artists. The person who actually organized the event, I got to talk to her. So, I made some connections, and we're planning on doing some events together in the future. So there's that. And then there's some other things that I'm working on. So I've been talking to the city. There's these pavilions that I can rent. I checked out the pavilions. They're like at some parks. They're super nice. Got everything that I would need. Power. It's a large covered area with tables and stuff like that. So I think those pavilions could work. I think what I'm going to try to do is maybe like twice a month, or maybe just like even possibly every single weekend, rent one of these things. They're pretty cheap. It was a half day, is like $35, and I would probably just do it for a few hours, every Saturday. So like from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Try to find out in this area what type of music people are into, but also just, I have to build a following and a fan base and get some name recognition out there so that people will, understand what it is that I'm trying to deliver and, what my parties are going to be like. So it's all about the music, of course, and, I'm really excited for it. Every day, I'm just practicing as much as I can, and, there's so many different stuff. It's not just on the controller or computer and mixing songs, it's curating music, finding the music, finding the files to download, organizing your list together, categorizing everything. So there is a lot of stuff that goes into it. So just trying to practice every single day, make some more moves. So I recorded like a live set list. I put that on Soundcloud, and it'll be interesting once I start producing my own music too. But right now I think just try to focus on the DJing aspect, and I'm still messing with Ableton. I'm taking some masterclass courses. Go to udemy.com. Got courses on freaking everything. I've done courses there before for YouTube video editing, website building, that sort of thing. But now I'm going to do it for take some DJ master classes, some Ableton master classes. So yeah, so that's pretty much the next step, is really just to practice as much as I can and just move on with those things that I was mentioning. Build a fan base, build some people up, eventually produce some own music. So I'm excited about it, and it's a lot of work, and you can't let yourself get down about these things. You get an event that goes bad, whether you get rained out or the set doesn't go the way you want and people aren't into it. Like, it doesn't matter, dude. You just have to adjust to whatever it is. Anything that comes up, you have to be able to adapt. And I'm not just a musician. I'm not just a DJ. It's a business that I own a business. So, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that, and there's a lot of money and effort that's riding into it. I'm a one-man show right now. Hopefully, you can get some more people on the team, and we're trying to make some waves happen here in Arkansas. We're trying to get that EDM music going. So, spread out if we have to. Go to Memphis, Tennessee. We got Georgia, we got St. Louis and stuff nearby, so I might have to expand, but hopefully we can get a foundation here in Arkansas. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.